everybody. We were on Twitch. We made it through 2 technical issues on Twitch. I've reset the router and we are no longer playing Minecraft. We've come back over here to YouTube. We're trying to use the latency on YouTube to kind of circumvent any internet issues that I'm experiencing today. Seem to be having a lot of them. So, we're here on YouTube, we're back on Genshin Impact, and we're gonna do the, 5th of the Sumeru Archon quests today. I'm sorry, everybody. For all of you that are hanging out with me that just came from a failed Twitch stream, I'm sorry. I'm just having some technical difficulties, that's all. It happens. There's nothing we can do about it. But let's go ahead and get into this. We're gonna see what we can get into here. See what our next spot in the quest is. So we logged out inside a house that you normally don't go into unless you're in a quest. It might log us back in outside of the actual building, but basically we're going to be moving on from where we just logged out about 2.5 hours ago. Oh, we actually are in the same building, so that's kind of cool. Hello, Elhatham. There's Candace, Uncle Ampu, and Dia. We got Sino. I just love the desert area here. We do need to reactivate our quest, because since we logged out, it's not automatically going to be on the quest that we were on, I believe. I think we are going to have to click into our quest and make sure that it's active. And then it'll tell us where to go next, hopefully. Let's just give it a moment. Okay, here we are. Wait until the next day. Ooh, yes, that's what we want. That is exactly the one that we're doing. So we need to wait until the next day. There's a quest over here. I kind of want it, but I kind of don't want it, if that makes any sense to anybody. I don't know if I can get up here. We can try. Ah, I did it. I did it. Aru Village Guard. Hello, Wraith. No one will swap shifts with me either. What do I do now? Traveler? Traveler, please hold on a moment. What's going on, dude? I'm sorry for taking up your time, but I'd like to ask you if you're free and if you could do me a favor. Dude, I didn't climb to the top of this building for no reason. Let's hear your story then. You'd help me? Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh gosh, this guy is fawning. Scary. Here's the situation. I ordered a flower pot. Oh, it's autoplay and I didn't read it. Oops. Originally I'd asked a friend to help me get them. Something about a flower pot, but he suddenly told me that he had a mission to attend to and wouldn't have time to help me out. There was too little time for me to find someone else. So, traveler, could you please help me collect my purchases from Azalais? I hear that he should be at the entrance to the village right now, waiting for goods to come in. What did you buy this stuff for anyways? They're for my girlfriend. Aww, too cute. It's a little saccharine, dude. Is she a materialistic woman? I'm just curious. Are you trying to buy her love? Or trying to keep her by your side by buying her things. I need to know these things. These are things that I need to know. She's in poor health, so she's been convalescing at home. Oh, so they're like get well soon gifts. You decided to buy her flower pots? What? Honey, surely you can do a better job of that. I mean, you've seen it too. Aru Village is in the middle of the desert, so there's not much greenery to go around. Can't say this is the best environment, can you? Okay, that's fair, maybe. So I bought some plants to place in her house, but always staying in her room has kept her in a bad mood. I'm also very busy at work, so I basically can't go to see her in the day. We only have time to talk to each other at night. That's why I thought that perhaps I could get her to raise some flowers herself, if only just to help pass the time and take her mind off her illness. I didn't expect things to get complicated like this. Okay, I'll go get your things. Thank you so much. Just bring them straight back to me once you get them. Dude, you want me to climb up the side of this building again? Shame on him. I need to sow those seeds. Loosen the soil. Apply some fertilizer. Dude, you're not going to be able to do that at the top of this tower. I'm sorry. But Nerman's constitution isn't that great. Will all this work just tire her out? I think you should have thought about that before, dude. Think you should have thought of that before, my dude. It is a little bit too late now. Where's the entrance? That way? There. That's where I need to go. What are those? What is that? Oh. Henna fruits. Azalea. Okay, let's grab a hold of this since we're doing a... There. Let's get this quest in, because we can't do the next one until the next day anyways. Stuff he ordered for me? Well, you're in luck. The batch of goods I just received has this stuff in there. I must say, though, that he ordered quite a lot of things. Are you here to pick up his order? Are they very heavy? Well, apart from that pot, he's also ordered various seeds, fertilizer, and other items used in gardening. They're pretty weighty when put together. You sure you'll be fine by yourself? I got Hermione's bottomless bag, dude. I got this. I got this. Ah, is that so? Well, that's fine. I'll just get all this stuff wrapped up for you. Thanks for making the trip, by the way. That's an awfully small box. Keep going. There you go. Alright, where's this box at? That's it? What is this? Purchase goods. Items that Nilu bought for the Zubir Theater. Oh, wait, that was a quest? Oh, man. Sorry, Nilu. We'll take that back. We'll get that taken care of in a minute. In a little bit. Right now, we're going to work on the Archon quest. So let's take Rafe's package to him. Yeah, I see you up there on top of that building. Looking all sus. Really gonna stick this on top of the building though, dude? Like, why? I'm climbing up the side of the building. There you go, Rafe. Traveler, have you brought the stuff? Yeah, I climbed up here with it strapped to my back. You owe me. These are the ones! Thank you so much, Traveler. You sure you're not trying to open your own flower shop? Well, I just wanted to buy more at once to save myself some extra trips, you know? Anyway, go rest over there for a while. I need to sow these seeds and put some fertilizer in and... Okay. This guy's a little loose in the screws. Alright, this should do it. All Norman needs to do is water this plant. Traveler, could I, trouble you to help me bring this flower pot to her? Why don't you go yourself? This seems like a redundant question. Why would I ask him this if he's obviously on guard duty on top of a tower? I need to guard this path. If any foodstuffs or goods pass through, I'll need to get more people from the village to come take them. True. And you know how it is around here. If we're too slow, the goods are going to spoil under the sun. Fair. Megalina's here. Hi, Megalina. Just do me this favor, please. Nerman's not far from here. All you have to do is give this pot of flowers to her. I'll find a way to bring the rest to her. For reals, though? For reals. What is this guy trying to play at? Alright, we got a new moderator! Thank you, Megalina! I've been waiting for you to join one of my YouTube streams so I can add you on as the moderator. Where are we taking it? 32 feet. Oh, she's right underneath? Wait a second. Do we have to go all the way out here? Wait, where are we going? Are we going down? Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. That explains a lot. Place! Hello, may I help you with anything? Well, I'm here to give you this flower pot. Huh? Is this from Rafe? There are flowers in this pot? Really? Thank you so much for helping him send this to me. I like it very much. But, can I really raise these flowers properly? Is it your first time growing flowers? Well, no. I'm just not very good at taking care of plants. The previous ones all withered in my hands. Ugh. She's got 2 black thumbs. I imagine that this pot of flowers must be even more delicate still. If I were to fail to care for it properly again... No, I can't just... Since the flowers are already in my hands, I must take good care of it. Perhaps Granny Kulsum knows how to solve this problem. Maybe. Who's Granny Kulsum? Report back to Rafe. Alright, fine. Fine. How do we get out of here? Oh, we gotta go up. Okay. I see what you after. Crazy. Is there any way to get up there faster? Nope. Sure isn't. Okay. Well, we'll get ourselves some henna berries while we're here. Any more? I don't see any more. Like, her house is directly underneath of that tower. Even when he's on duty, he doesn't go far away from her. How cute. You're back, traveler. Thank you so much for helping out. How is Nerman doing? She's worried that she won't be able to take care of the flowers. Well, I'll help her look into this. If all else fails, we'll find someone to ask about it. And if even that fails, I'll just look for something that's easy to grow and keep alive, I guess. Oh, you don't understand women at all. The one she loves gave her a flower. If she does not keep that flower alive and it withers and dies in that pot, she's gonna feel like she failed as a girlfriend. That's not a small thing, dude. It's not something you can be flippant about. You should have thought about this. She has 2 black thumbs. You've emotionally scarred her. Well, in any case, thanks for helping me out, Traveler. Please take this as your reward. Yay! I'll send the other items to her later. Wait a moment. Did these gardening tools not come with instruction manuals? No garden tools I've ever had came with instruction manuals. Oh no, I have no idea how to use them. Didn't you just plant those flowers? What even? Just... what? Oh, now he can leave his post. What? I don't understand what's happening here. He just poofed and was gone. We got another quest over here somewhere. We got... it's nighttime, so we've got a few minutes before the next day, and then we'll automatically, I think, start the next Archon quest. Atia, let's go. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Come, friend, would you like to hear about the Eremites? Oh, come on, just listen up a bit. The Eremites is a good community I can speak, to be a part of. We're free! We're united! Friendly, too. Lies! All lies! I'm not so sure you're terribly united right now, either. And if you join up with us, you'll get the chance to fleece those tree dwellers of their fat wallets. And the Academia's researchers are a rich lot. They're not ones to default on their payments, either. I'm already in the Adventurers Guild, dude. I've already got a ton of commissions on my plate. Eh? You're with the Adventurers Guild? I mean, that's no obstacle, is it? Come on. Everyone's got a side hustle nowadays, and it's not like adventurers and mercenaries are really that different, you get what I mean? I think they're pretty different. Well, we've got good food here too. Meat and fish are the regulars on the menu. And if you're lucky, you might even get to meet Dia the Flame Mane. Now calm down and get some water. I like that answer better. Dia. Does he not know that she's like, we're like best buds? Sorry. I spoke too quickly there. I haven't had anyone listen to my pitch for a while now, so I got a little excited. Oops. Still, are you really not even going to consider joining us? Not at the moment. I really do have my hands full with the Adventurers Guild business. Alright, if you say so. Are you always recruiting people here? Yes. I mean, it is my job after all. Nowadays, able hands are in short supply everywhere, and nowhere is that shortage more acute than in the mercenary industry. Well, I guess I can just tell you. We've got people, that's for sure, but our line of work is dangerous. Things like escorting people are on the easier side. It's just tiring at most. But if your work involves researchers, then it's like putting your head on the block. You'll be blessed to come back in one piece. Yeah, 'cause they always want to go into some ancient ruins with traps! Traps! After coming back from these missions, most of our members have to take at least 10 days to half a month off. So we already need people to fill in those gaps. Sumeru's a big place with lots of researchers, so we've got new work coming in every day. We're basically working around the clock at this point. So yeah, we need to get some new people or we're going to buckle under the load. In that case, have you managed to find anyone who's on board? You mean here in this village? Nope, not a one. Actually, I should correct myself. It's more that the people I'd love to have join don't want to, and that I wouldn't take those who want to join. If you don't believe me, why don't we take a quick walk about together? Who knows, you might just be convinced by the time we're done. Kidding, kidding. I know you said you don't want to join, and I won't force you. I just, you know, like some company while I have a little walk. I can go with you, no problem. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Let's go for Senia first. She's usually free in the day, but at night, well, she's usually busy having important discussions with Jabari. Dude, you do realize it's nighttime, right? Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Well, we have to wait for daytime for that one anyways. Alright. Wait, hold on. Did it just say... Talk to Candace. Looks like we're gonna do this first. We can do that other quest later. I'm not really worried about it right now.
Has everyone arrived? Everyone is already waiting inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them. Please, wait a moment.
Oh, sus!
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing. Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Reckless is my middle name. There's nothing too reckless for the likes of me, so sure, I can promise that. Nothing is too reckless. I've jumped off of cliffs before. I've fought dragons. 2 of them.
Okay.
Alright, we've officially started day 5. Enter the chief's house. How do we get to it? I've kind of got a sweet tooth right now, so if you hear me munching, I'm sorry. I'm uncultured, and I'm not sharing my chocolate with you. There is so much chocolate next to me right now. From Easter.
Where have you been? I've missed you too. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Gotta admit, it's bold. Calling me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
For reals. Paimon, the king of the demons, is nervous. We're all nervous. And she won't shut up about it. All of those elements flashing in the corner of my screen are like mesmerizing me. But they seem to be slowing down now. Here we go. Here we go. is happening? The music started, but I got a black screen with my user ID on it. Why? Oh, there we go.
You're finally done. I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. You know what you're
Uh-oh.
trying to say.
My
I'll be
internet's
careful.
going poo.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
The game's not loading properly. There we go, it caught up.
Hello, traveler. Paimon. Judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. So, yeah, no. We're just gonna click on it.
I'm a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Sweet tea time.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Way to keep your cards showing to the whole table, Paimon.
Tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I
Paimon
said to
sus.
you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Aw, thanks, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be
She's
here
so
until it's
soft
praying for you.
spoken that she makes me feel churlish. Meet up with Al Hatham, and he's on the other side. Is he at the top of the mountain? Goodness gracious, where are we? Maybe he's down. Could he be down? Yay, he's not at the top of the mountain. Yay! He's over here. With who? Wait, that person looked familiar. Who dat?
Sounds good.
Ah, it's
I'll go make some
Raman.
preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah.
What is this? Goodbyes.
Told everyone to be
Am I gonna die?
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our reflection is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
So,
This is clear to
be
you.
reckless fools. Fine.
Shouldn't we be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't
He's not gonna
we
lie to
do
you.
that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all
Yes.
have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
For real, for reals.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course, compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage
Wow.
of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Dude, he chose that.
Being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Oh.
Paimon still remembers remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Ouch.
That reminds me. Do you remember the
He's
record
so
you saw in the
arrogant.
Deseret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yes.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge.
It was literally
always
like
drive
3
people
hours ago,
insane,
dude.
But this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering and the sandstorms.
Yes.
At
I'm not
least
gonna ruin
that's
this
what
storyline for you. I know exactly what that's about.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problem Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Okay.
To an Eremite base.
Raman space? Yep. Sure is. Okay. Ooh. Hey, buddies. How's it hanging? Come and get me. You come and get me too.
Right
Ba-doop,
here. Emerge.
ba-doop,
Right
ba-doop. Missed me. I didn't even have to use Yanfei. A little bit of water, a little bit of fire, a little bit of lightning. Going up.
Ah, they're here.
What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Can't help but
How's the work
notice
going?
that scribe is capitalized.
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
I'm a
Scared.
little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Why does it have horns?
Record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Why does it have horns?
Paimon is still really worried.
Somebody answer me! Why does it have horns?
Trust me, Paimon. This is something we have to do.
This guy's just
It's
too
best if you can
flippant.
do as I say. Because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
It's a trap!
Perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Okay.
Projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Fun. Alright. To the caravan we go. Dun 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 dun. I didn't even get up there. How rude.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Yeah, he is totally sus.
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Hatham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Hatham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Hatham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never
Is that
blindly trust
so?
anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always
Wow.
treated my allies with
That was
honesty and respect.
almost
They have the
a
right to know
compliment.
important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
This feels like a trap. I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear
Well
of casualties,
said.
because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
All these other people in Caravan Reebok are hearing all of this.
I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Your eyebrows are telling a different
The guards
story,
should be
dude.
stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards,
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need.
But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Won't that make it obvious since he has resigned as the Mahamatra?
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Yeah, he's kind of a bread and water kind of guy, I think.
This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, we're probably safe for now.
That was a really long-winded explanation, but it did make a lot of sense.
And I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
All that was a cutscene that started with an explanation of why they won't know that he's not the Mahamatra anymore. And it included all that extra stuff on the Akasha. For what reason? Like, there was more about the Akasha and its predictive algorithms for Sino than there was even about why the guards wouldn't know that he's not the Mahamatra. I mean, it seems kind of important considering the brevity of the initial thing that we were talking about versus, you know, the big chunk of information that just got tossed at us.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Paimon is such a spaz.
We were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembourg.
He says.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
The construct.
Beep.
She just went cross-eyed.
Honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that.
You say that right in the middle of the courtyard.
We will move out in 2 days.
Has anybody noticed that these banners for the guards are the same emblem that they have on Rahman had on his neck scarf thingy? It's the same thing, the two crossed sides. Or not sides, but scimitars. And the eye at the top of the pyramid. Wait until the appointed time, 2 days later. Okay. We can do that. I'm not going to sit here and wait for 2 days. I'm doing an Archon quest. If you're watching me right now, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to reject that. The Archon quest is another thing that you cannot do in co-op, unfortunately. Go to the east side of the desert. Alright, do we want to go here or here? I think we'll go here. There's only 4 of them. What?
Wait a moment.
It's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of
His
resolve.
eyebrows are all furrowed.
Remember,
Super
we must
sus.
capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Propagate! right now. Incinerate! Hold the line!
Brothers, that one's a sister.
Show them. Right here.
What are you guys swinging at?
Emerge. Right now. Boom, boom.
Ow, that hurt.
Visible evidence. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Scatter!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
I think a leader would be in the know, though.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
Not too
Things
well.
went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join
Next leg!
her. We'll need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Not this guy.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if they'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Come on out, right now. Emerge. here. Motion to compel. Yeah. Yeah. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Ha! Ha! Allow me. Scatter. Show them. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Duh. Huh. Emerge. Right now. Duh. Propagate! Hold the line! Boom boom! Ha! Motion to compel! Right here, right now. Boom!
I got careless.
Yeah. Propagate! A reward on the road.
Your journey ends here.
Emerge. Right here. Instant boost! Wrap up her flame! Duh.
Pound into the ground!
Spring forth! Rest and rebuild!
Sand.
Covenant
Your
of the deep!
sacrifice is ready.
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
Pound into the ground! The golden slumber.
A reward on the road. right here. Scatter! Motion to compel! Propagate! Incinerate!
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Clothes shopping? Really?
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Almost missed out on getting the kid off the bus. Way to go, kitty. You big dummy. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Actually, let me settle her real quick. She just came in. She's going to want a drink and a snack and everything. So let me get her settled and then we'll continue on. Enjoy the view because Dia's beautiful. Just saying. Bye.
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when you smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
I never thought that she would be our bodyguard. That is totally cool. I feel like I'm a big shot. Not that I've ever needed a bodyguard.
Time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
I am a dragon killer. I even took care of a thunderous sky demon. Crazy crimson witch. I've taken care of, what, three of the harbingers. Though I am fairly certain we're about to meet another. Pardis DI. Oh, what would he be doing here, though? Isn't this a private residence or something? Whew, I spaced out for a second there. Let's get this rose. What are all these people jammering about?
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Hey, Tarnari.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
Yes, please.
All right, then follow me. This place is better.
I never noticed he had a tail before.
Okay, what is this?
Though his tail doesn't really match his ears.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you said? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
'Cause she made contact with Scaramouche.
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Did anybody else notice that he's got weird capsules hanging from around his head? I'm just saying.
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh. I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Oh yeah.
Personally
She'll be your
supervise her
personal
treatment and see
guinea
to her
pig.
recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity.
Near insanity? We're talking about Dottore again.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Well?
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
I swear he looks like an older Elhatham.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Kitty say what?
Leon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
For reals?
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. If that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
It's a trap.
Details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Are we really gonna chase him down? Like a runaway dog or something? What is happening? How are we gonna find Dottore?
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
Elemental vision.
I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh.
Sealy.
But there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry.
Hold on, Dia. I'll be back.
Is this an answer from this world?
It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Motion to compel. Scatter.
Is this an answer from this world?
You. I must kill you. I must break you.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Hold the line. Incinerate. Inadmissible evidence. Right here. Right now. Emerge. Rest and rebuild. Torrent, bring refuge. Right now, emerge. Terminate.
Dude, you swung it the opposite direction. How did that hit me?
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Allow me. Motion to compel.
Alright, I came over here for, that's what I want, the hunter's knife. You can only get them from those agents that can disappear. An exquisite chest is also bonus. Alright, we gotta go to Port Ormos again. Well, since we're going through here anyways, might as well pick up another chest. Port Ormos is right there where that big tree is. Time to wake up, treasure hoarders!
Right here.
Dude, you don't look like you're having a good day.
Show them. Emerge. Right here.
Should replace my hammer.
Don't tell me that's everything. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Motion to compel. Chia. Ha.
I see you up there. Surely I've come down this road before. Why wasn't that there before? Oh, wait. The first time I came to Port Ormos, I came by water. So I wouldn't have seen all of this on this path. Well, it's probably a good thing I came this way this time. The world? We found another nursery. Flowers everywhere!
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Alright, so we found a nursery. We found a bunch of chests that we'd never seen before. A mining area. We just climb up here. Activate this thing. Okay. Anything up here? Other than these guys? Yeah.
Right now. Right here.
Is it really?
Boom boom. Ha. Chia.
Ah, what did I just get hit by? Stop it. Oh, he got me. He got me again.
Hold the line. Incinerate.
That's close enough.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Boom boom!
That looked like it might have hurt.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. Incinerate!
Oh, she's facing the wrong way.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
We have a withering zone here? Oh, let's do this. Feels like years since we took care of a withering zone. Let's get our archer on.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Got something for ya.
Should have known this wouldn't.
Boom boom! Yeah. Come on out. Covenant of the Deep. Right here. Emerge. Motion to compel.
Ow.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. Allow me. Boom boom. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ja. 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 Yeah. Ha.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Let's see. That looks edible. And this looks useful.
Where am I going?
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this
Ruh-roh,
is
Reggie.
a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I still only
Oh,
seen
I'm
him
not
once or
supposed to be
twice.
seen by these guys. I got seen.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
How do I get past these guys? Okay.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
How am I supposed to get past these people?
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Dandy knows you're there.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Totally sus. No, I
Person on the boat?
I tried to play Minecraft on Twitch and my internet was acting up, so we're taking advantage of the YouTube latency and caching to get a stream in today.
So this was a trap.
We ended around 11:30 Central.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Oh no.
You moved to YouTube. No wonder I could never find you.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Whoa. Yeah, I usually come here to YouTube for mic-less streams when I just feel like streaming, but don't really want to talk or chat or anything. 1 hour. We got an hour. This thing's silly. Anyways, where were I going? Oh. Usually do the micless streams here. Since I moved to Twitch like 3 years ago, I haven't really done much of anything on YouTube. But I still do my micless streams here. And I started an Archon quest when I had my teeth pulled out. So those 2 of those streams were micless. And I just wanted to keep them all in the same place. Keep all of the Archon quests for Sumeru here on YouTube where they could be found easy and watched in sequence. And yes, I love this game. I've been playing this game for a little bit over 2 years. It makes me happy. I don't put as many hours into it as I do Minecraft, but it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the storylines and the lore.
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Paradis Di for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Yeah, totally
Sage
sus.
himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on.
Is there a reason why you would need a shooter and a shielder with you?
Paradis Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Paradis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
I don't know how many years I've been on YouTube.
Incinerate!
6 or 7 years. I've kept my account, even though I don't use it very much lately. I still keep it. This one's well done. You're well done now.
Keep dreaming.
Dude, seriously? Not this guy! How about thee, dude? Oh, he died way too fast.
You're stuck now.
Too late, you're already frozen.
Right here. Emerge. Motion to compel.
What is shooting at me? Mushrooms, really?
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's
Ooh,
lapdog for
yes,
so long,
agent!
you don't know
Bring on the agent! I ain't scared of you, dude. I'm scared of any of you.
Got something for ya. The hunt is on.
Nope.
Right now. Rest and rebuild.
Out. Yes! We got another. Give me that. Did he not drop anything? How rude! I was all excited about the fact that I had an agent and he didn't drop his knives. Rude. Maybe because it's part of the quest.
Ever seen one of these? You're stuck now.
Allow me. Covenants of the Deep.
Oh, it looked like it might have hurt. Whoopsie.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it. Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Yeah, but is she? Because she should be talking Luna tunes right now.
Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Not good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
She's not asleep. Her eyes are blinking. Oh no.
All of your thoughts, you know.
Fun times.
I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Wow.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Dang.
What are you doing?
Paimon. Please shut up!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
He's still arrogant, though.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong.
He's kind of not wrong.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Wow.
Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
I can't answer that.
I'm connected to your
I'm not even fully
so I can hear what you're thinking.
on board with her
I can
answer.
sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Ooh, we're gonna get to fight the Balladeer soon. He said soon, you guys heard it. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm. For those of you lurking and just listening to the storyline, I have neglected to read the parts that are supposed to be thoughts, but essentially, he can read her thoughts. He can hear all of her thoughts and inner turmoils. So she is directly speaking to him through her mind. And because it's in parentheses, it's not being read out loud by the voice actor because she's literally just talking to him in her head. But now that I realize that we might have a few lurkers, I will try to read them out loud.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Wow.
You're
Just
still
wow.
too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Nobody wants that. That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
He's got a point. Could it be the Balladeer?
Person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Wait, that's a Parisara. Give me. Is there any more of those? There's another. 2 more. Give me all the Parisaras. Alright, we gotta go check on Tainari and Dia. Get inside, dum-dums. Why are you just standing there?
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened to you?
He got struck.
I'm fine.
He's zapped.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that,
Wow.
Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Dang! Scaramouche gone mean!
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered that thunder and lightning. I kind of made the Belladere mad.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
And she's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey,
Hold on.
Didn't I tell you not to move?
Yeah, stop moving.
Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
I think you need to lay down, buddy. Your heart's about to give out. As by a god's side, go to where Hypatia is. Out of the storm! Get out of the storm! Wait a minute. I kind of want to switch my party now that we don't need.
I will bring my notebook.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
For real, for reals.
No, they always think they can push through the pain.
Hey, I can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
You recount everything from the meeting the doctor at Port Ormos to your encounter with the Belladere.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, maybe. I also have a theory. I think the Belladere is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Belladere, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Belladere. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Belladere claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
I'm going to say that it's probably the truth beyond the lies that Dottore has been spouting off, trying to twist the mind of that poor little puppet. For years and years, he's been manipulating him. So I'm going to assume that Hypatia saw the actual past of Scaramouche and not, you know, what Dotori wants him to believe.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the Doctor's actions. He thinks the Doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the Doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based
Possible.
on what the Traveler said, I think he would. Having the Doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed the stage of the plan. The Doctor is out of the picture now.
I don't think so.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilu.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer. And this is Paimon, her super reliable guide and helper. No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler! She introduced Paimon correctly!
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. we're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
I just can't help myself. We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough! No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory. Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat? Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things. Yeah, everyone has their own way with words, and it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered. If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
Yeah.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheet. Jude said that some sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
To pull anything out of a sumpter beast knot is like playing a game of tug-of-war. So they really do eat anything, huh?
At least they work after eating.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest
So they're beavers.
So even if a sumpter
Got
beast
it.
got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well,
That voice doesn't sound trustworthy, dude.
I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler? No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in. Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie? I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
I feel really silly even saying this. Because they're vendors. There's a reason why salesmen are considered dishonest. It's not a good thing, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom.
Boom!
Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize two things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
This is like a complete 180. I don't understand what's happening in the story part.
Aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, alright? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
There's still one more store.
This is entirely...
Holding on to that much stuff? I'm on.
I don't... Ooh. Stuff is so heavy.
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before. Ah, weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Why does this guy remind me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory? He's even got that perpetual scowl on his face.
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
That voice.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath. I really think we should
I
wear
see
some
nothing.
of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
Farhad, most of it. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows.
Dude, you got a leafy feather duster on your head. You look ridiculous.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Oh no, no, I look ridiculous. Put one on Paimon! How did she get that around her horns?
Unfortunately,
We already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Fascinating? That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
How magnanimous.
Stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great! Please and thank you! But we have a pro now!
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show.
Here, here.
I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Shut it.
I'm not sure if that was a jab at Farhad or a jab at Nilu.
Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular. Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. Traveler's right, Paimon shouldn't freeload.
Wow. Oh, she is laying it on thick.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Poor Paimon.
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Sumpter Man.
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back later.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
Yeah. The exit's the other way.
Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer. Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so
She's
guilty
a
at first.
dancer in a theater
When I always
troupe.
owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money. When you order
Fair.
the wrong item, or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to give them away. That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore.
That's so sweet.
Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
You sure you don't need any help?
Is really on top of everything. You two are our guests, so please just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Okay. They should stop saying the word relax. It's making me yawn.
The atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff. Are you two also here for the celebration event?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. Nadja and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you. They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event. Yes, they are.
They're adorable.
Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilu and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Come on.
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident.
Ouch.
Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Okay, so that's one. Kasani and Inaya.
Ah, a newcomer. Doesn't look too bright. You, on the other hand, you're a special one. How would you describe the concept of art?
This one also sounds like Sheldon. Okay.
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not. So that's what you think, hmm? Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource? I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
And I, for one, think you are a fool.
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch. I prefer to abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience. The existence of the theater, of Nilu, and of humanity itself, all of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art?
Alright, this guy has just turned art appreciation into, like, sociology, theology. How many other ologies can we get through here? I don't even know, like, I don't think this guy quite understands the concept of art. Yes, for those who believe in a creator god, I guess technically every creation is a piece of art. But, I mean, when you're talking about art, like, the kind that you would see displayed in any kind of display, whether it be a musical piece, a painting, a sculpture, an architectural style, you know, when those things, when they are put out for the world, are usually what you would consider a masterpiece. And I'm sorry, but I don't think that you can consider, quote, humanity, as Kasani has just said, to be a masterpiece when there are so many different variations from human to human, you know, male to female. There's so many difference in their personalities, their dispositions. There's just so much different. You can't call that a masterpiece, so I will say that the humans are out on display very ostentatiously, but that doesn't make it art. I don't think I agree with this guy at all. Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you.
No, you're just condescending. And wrong.
I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience. Art is already all around us.
He's a fanatic! Like... Oh man, no. And he provides lines? Dude, inspiration is all around us. Art is an expression of your inspired thoughts and beliefs. Dude, do you even know what art is? Seriously. I'm insulted.
What?
What?
Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
Relax. We're here with Nilou.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction. I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
You just falling asleep sitting still.
No. Well, yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that we use in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Yep, stop falling asleep.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh well, it's none of our business. Look, Nilu's back!
Okay, alright.
With her. The event's probably about to start.
Does that mean we can start the rest of this quest? Stay her available now? Something unexpected has caught you off guard, resulting in you hurrying back to Pardis DI. There you are greeted by... Wait, what? Go to the Grand Bazaar? Isn't that where we are? The Balladeer. Alright, we're back to the Archon quest, everybody.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Pardis DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Alright. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
But what did he do?
You mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
The scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
We got 10 minutes left before the servers go down.
Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
Just for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Oh man, she just put me on the spot. Let me think. Nilu!
Oh, it's Nilu! Hey everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join me? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important.
Uh-oh.
Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest
Alright, what just
most
barked?
passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
Not from Sumeru.
Right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right! I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanagi. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right, so... just get a good night's sleep, everyone. I'm with Dia, that was hilarious.
A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Isn't that what Al Haytham just said? I can't help it, what?
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Uh-huh?
Oh, nothing.
Sus. Guys, he's had his place to himself recently. He's wearing the same weird drippy apparatuses as that other dude did. Dottore just left on a boat. This guy just said that he's had his place to himself recently. Thinks there's a little bit more going on here than meets the eye.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
You know, now that I think of it, the first time we met him in Port Ormos, He did say something to the effect of he was not accepted or outcast or something in the academia. Hey, why does he know so much? Anyways, we got 5 minutes, so let's wrap this up.
So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Good night.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Victory Road. Wait until 8 to 12 the next day. Okay, we can totally do that. Alright. Well, since we only have 5 minutes and we're going to have to wait until blah 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 the next day, that means we'll have to start another conversation / scene, and it'll cut off in the middle of it. So while we have the space between these two scenes, we're going to go ahead and end stream because maintenance is about to begin. We have a new battle pass coming up in just a few hours, so I'm kind of excited about that. It's going to be fun. Can't wait. And I will talk to you guys next time. It was great having fun with you guys. Bye! Dun 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 dun.